Welcome back to Apollo Justice and all the weird ending.
Thankfully, the worst of this case is over. Don't get me wrong, there's still
Although
some...
there's still stupid sprinkled here and there.
Oh, don't worry, Dwibs. We still got that finale case as well.
All right.
Hey, Apollo.
Listen.
Hey,
What?
listen, Apollo.
No. Go away.
We already did Zelda and Justice for All with the Excuse Me Princess anyway.
Well, you know, actually, nothing.
Well, then shut up then, bitch.
I mean, something. Or maybe not.
Make your bloody mind
I
up.
believe this is what we call ADHD.
I think Trucy is spacing out.
Out with it! The suspense is giving me an ulcer.
Suspenses shouldn't do that.
Apollo must have a weird body construction.
Well, you know, the trial today, I was thinking.
Wait, you were thinking?
Well, at least someone is.
Someone was,
To quote King's Quest 2, you thought? I think that's your first problem right there.
If you gave it a score, what score would you give it?
-2.
Yeah, and that's generous.
I had to wonder if the localizers
F-.
knew how bad this was and they added that line in.
I'd give it 2
Score?
middle fingers.
Gee,
Oh, there are plenty of case ranking
I
bits.
guess I would, or maybe,
What are you
Well-
two talking about?
How would you
they give
rank
me the
last
try
day's
to rate
trial?
this case.
They're
Yeah,
rating their
bad.
cases.
It's as
This
bad as you.
conversation is so padding.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Okay. For
See? It's so vague.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. You know what? For
No, it's not. I couldn't forget that
Yes,
bullshit.
Jova?
You know what? For comparison's sake, let's flash
Clearly.
back to when I did a playthrough of Justice for All and we were in Turnabout Big Top. Still, the dialogue between Phoenix and Maya was actually fun. Like, that's the thing. Sure, you sometimes have these bits that mean nothing, but the thing is that when it was between Phoenix and Maya, it was fun dialogue before we got back to business.
Hell, generic example, Jova, the step ladder joke.
Oh, God, I love
Can't
that.
be any less confused about the case.
It's always pointless, but at least it's fun.
I asked Interpol about that number.
Oh, that's
Sure.
right.
I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing.
I swear half this case is just flashbacks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
IPXX314206.
And also the same flashback being played over and over again, which makes me wonder how often we're going to see this one.
Sure.
No,
Starting-
it's not the agent number. It's just someone's Wi-Fi.
You see, Dwibs, this is Capcom taking a page from the Compile Heart book of tricks.
Except, were Combat Heart really a thing at the time of this game? I mean, don't get me wrong, they
Yes,
were
they were.
around,
Yes,
but were
Jova.
they... Well, I
Compile
mean,
Heart have been around. Jova. Compile Heart have been around for since
okay.
the 80s.
What I
They
mean is,
made
like, well,
Puyo
were
Puyo
they...
for crying out loud?
Were they in... Wait, what was that?
They made Puyo Puyo back in the day. Remember?
Oh,
back
they
when they were
did.
just called. Back when they
Wait,
were just
really?
called basically, Shiroi, back in the 90s, Compile Heart was just named Compile, and they were the ones who made Puyo Puyo. As you see, they're a completely different
What
company. By
happened?
this
Okay. Then I think...
Basically, Shiroi, after Neptunia 1, Neptunia 1 was so terrible that Sega ditched them. And they never worked with Compile Heart ever again.
There's a reason that Neptunia 1 has been remade several times. Like, the Neptunia series nowadays is regarded a lot more positively, but Neptunia 1, all it had going for it was just the concept that it was your systems now, well, pretty much imagine systems with the Super Crown. You know, with the Super Crown, I can easily just say this now. Imagine something with the Super Crown on them, and there you go, an official term. What?
Lamb was falling asleep again.
That voice, just now.
Yes, we just saw this game.
To be fair,
It's recap time.
To be fair, this is like after the save point in the next chapter, so this is made in case you have put the game down
This is
for a
kind of
while
an
and
appropriate
come back
place
to
to
it.
put this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Apollo, what witness did you see today?
That voice
I
heard.
saw a blind woman and a guy with a penis for hair.
It's a goblin shark nose.
It
Watch some
actually
Animal
truly
Kingdom.
would fit Yokai Watch when you think about
Ace
it.
Attorney apologizes. The story so far.
Okay.
Fuck everything.
It was
that's the
him.
story.
It was Mr. Darien.
That's another mystery, Apollo. I love mysteries.
I
Not with that face,
mean-
please. You're staring into my soul.
Seriously,
She has
Trucy,
the
Trucy's
top hat
acting
for it. I mean,
Trucy's acting like she's 5.
Okay.
Go-
I don't.
Well, if you love mystery so much, watch Leighton Mystery Detective Agency. There
Okay,
you go.
here's the thing, though. Why is it really a mystery, though? I mean, Lamar just outright
Yeah, that's
said-
actually a good
Yeah,
point
speaking of
from Apollo.
mysteries,
Where
what's
the hell
Mr.
is
Wright up to?
Phoenix?
I wouldn't mind asking his opinion.
yeah, where is Phoenix actually? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around.
He
Let's
saw how crap this case was and was like, "Oh no, I'm not going through
I'm
something
getting
like
out of-
Big Top all over again."
I'm getting my agent to get me out of this shit.
Okay.
He went to the bar,
What, is he just some kind of stray that wanders in and out at will?
Let's see.
I guess,
basically. I
Let's
think.
see. Hopefully they got the note I left for them. Dear Apollo, I am at Capcom offices to discuss why the fudge they made me a hobo bum, and I'm going to see if I can get the series back. It may take about 5 years, but we'll try. Yeah, not actually kidding. After Apollo Justice, the mainline Ace Attorney series was on ice for no less than 5 years. 5 years.
Obviously, it needed some restructuring. Obviously, Yamazaki had to take over to steal the ship back into course.
Now I know what some people are going to say, but Jova, you technically had the spin-offs. Here's the thing. Investigations came 1 year after Apollo Justice. We didn't get Investigations 2, and that was it until 2013.
Top secret.
And let me remind you, this came out in 2007. Anyway.
Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day.
True.
Well, that's what we've been doing throughout the.
Which is what happened in case 1, so...
Apollo doesn't want to rely on him, though. Phoenix just kind of took over.
Oh, sure, you
Apollo
ain't
literally
seen...
just want to ask
Trucy, so far your help in this case has just been pointing out the bloody obvious.
Trust me, Shiroi. When Yamazaki took over in the 3DS games, he took that criticism to heart because Apollo is basically the protagonist of 6 for all intents and purposes.
I will say there is sort of the issue that it feels like they were kind of stumbling with what to do with Apollo, but I won't deny Apollo definitely is way better.
Times away, as they say, let's investigate.
Yay. Now rhyme.
It's not even just that.
That's the spirit.
Of justice?
It's 2 things. 1, Ace Attorney 5 gave his catchphrase a meaning. 6 basically told his entire backstory and all that shit. So we basically learned a lot about Apollo in 6.
I will say this. It is a bit weird how his backstories in
Why
5 and
drop
6
the bomb in
kind of
part
clash
3?
with each other, but that's like a minor
I
thing.
completely forgot about this theme.
Not really, Jova. I mean, 6 was like when he was a child. 5 was already when he was an adult by that point, wasn't he?
No. He was a teenager then. Well,
Still,
actually,
though.
a preteen kid... Oh, God, I really need to actually study that. Okay, now, I'm going to bring up an issue I have here. Yeah, okay, we have our suspect, Darian. Why from Lamar just shouting it was Darian? Again, doesn't this feel like something that's kind of giving us a little too easy an advantage? Like, boom, there you go, witness just condemned Darian. I mean, sure, she's blind.
But we
yeah,
still
true,
have to prove it, and someone in his position, I'm guessing it'll be quite difficult to prove that he's
True,
guilty.
sure, but that's the thing. Again, this trial has so little amount of people going around that it's basically a given that's him at this point.
Okay,
It's
So
process of elimination.
Oh, right.
there's no surprise anymore.
Okay. Okay, here's a very good...
Elephant tears.
Oh, God. Okay, here's a good comparison. Let's go back to Stolen Turnabout, one of the most popular Ace Attorney cases ever. Now, in the first half of it, you eventually piece together that Luke Atme must be the real criminal who stole it, and it feels rather easy. Here's the thing, though. It was actually part of his plan to get you to find him found guilty. So the real challenge was actually proving that he wasn't the thief, but was actually a killer. This feels like that, only it's clearly not part of Darian's plan. And I'm just gonna say this right now. Whether or not Darian ends up being the killer, again, look at how it is the first half. With how Darian reacts, isn't that more like how you see someone who's falsely accused to be reacting? And I'm not saying that, that he wouldn't be good at masquerading or, just faking it, but all the same, it feels like it came out of nowhere and it's just a little too easy. Like, they couldn't think of how we pieced together it's Darian before we get to it, so now we have a suspect that Darian is it for the entire bout of his second investigation. Again, even with Luke Atme, we didn't suspect he was really the killer until we were at the second trial. Again, that's one of the reasons why Stolen Turnabout could actually work with the concept that the first half felt easy, but use it to amazing suspense. You, as the Ace Attorney, had the one thing you're good at be used against you by the criminal, which escalated Luke at me from being just your typical criminal to being one of the most smartest criminals, possibly even more of a genius bastard than Matt on Guard. And holy cow, I could go on and on about why Trials and Tribulations does a lot of cool stuff.
Oh, that's the
but
thing,
we're not doing
Jova.
that game, are
We're
we?
not talking about anything. We're just like once again reiterating what just happened in court.
Hey, did I mention that this game came out before?
Whoopsie.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Did I mention
Yes,
that this
please.
game came out before Apollo Justice overseas? Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, this game came out before Trials and Tribulations. A bit of a mix-up here in the localization process, and apparently Apollo Justice came out overseas before Trials and Tribulations. So, while it spoiled some things, let's just say at least we got the better game for later. Again!
We've probably said it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go on, Joy.
We've probably said it several times already, but honestly, considering how this is going, it bears repeating, even though, the games after this kind of cleaned up their act. It would be good if this series had a brief story so far thing,
Yeah.
post-mandatory save points.
Yeah, especially
Instead of-
since Apollo...
Like the adventure.
No joke. These first. No joke.
Even
These
if
first
it had
12.
games too?
Well, one at a time, guys.
Like the
No
adventure
joke,
games,
sorry.
basically.
No joke. These first 12 minutes are pointless when you think about it.
Yeah,
And you
Darian...
could condense them down in less than a minute
And
with basically a
intro
narrated wall of text or something.
All right. Let's see if I say something
An
new.
Interpol agent.
I was wondering, what is Interpol anyway?
Okay, now
Oh,
see,
no.
this is actually good,
Well,
It's
she's
explaining for
15.
people who
She's a-
may not know
She
what
doesn't
Interpol
really
is.
need to know, and she is a child, so.
And it's good for anyone playing this game who may not know what Interpol is. Of course, that means they're not a Street Fighter fan.
Yes.
Huh? Interpol.
It's that thing
I'm
Chun-Li
guessing
works
Phoenix
for.
never taught her either, because it's not really his field.
Which is
I guess I don't know.
It's a shame that Phoenix didn't reminisce about the times he worked alongside Chun-Li. God, I love the Project Cross.
They're the guys who
games.
catch international criminals.
And I guess also Marvel vs. Capcom, if we're counting that.
Why can't they just call them International Police instead of making up some silly name?
It's called
easier
Aborted
that
Beast.
way. Wow.
Yeah, I'm convinced. someone
It's
will play
basically
Trucy
the
with
same
me.
thing, just needlessly wordy.
Yeah. Anyway, you think
Yeah,
he was investigating Lamoir?
Thank
I
you,
would
Apollo.
Yeah.
Look,
Bless
Yeah,
Trucy,
let's move on.
Trucy, the reason they call it Interpol is the same reason you call it the WAA instead of the Right Anything A. Oh wait, that's right, she calls it by its full name. Never mind.
What? Why would anyone do that?
Because.
Because potatoes.
Yeah.
She's not a criminal. She couldn't be.
That actually sounds like an interesting idea. Lamoir being the criminal, despite being blind. Again! No, I've already said it before.
Yeah. Don't be fooled by appearances is all I'm saying. And before I know, you could have done it.
Okay, that's actually good of Ace Attorney to not judge based off of appearances.
Despite the fact that their villains, are unapologetically evil looking.
Okay. To be fair, Shiroi, Miney didn't look that evil from the get-go.
I guess, but
Yeah.
And Acro didn't
perhaps
seem
it's
evil.
nothing to creep
Yeah,
through.
if only it were that easy.
And let's not forget, Shiroi, the masterful ploy of Matt on Guard.
In any case, we know he was working on something.
That's true.
I realize, I talk more about other Ace Attorney games than this actual game we're playing more often than I do in other Ace Attorney games.
I wonder if there was something that has something to do with something.
Something.
Can we bring back the foolishly foolish rules again?
No.
You know, I cannot stress enough, guys. Imagine going from Trials and Tribulations, regarded by many to be the best Ace Attorney game ever made, to this, which a lot of people will agree to be the worst Ace Attorney game. I mean, that's not to say it's terrible or bad. I mean, it can be fun with typical Ace Attorney stuff, but it's
it
definitely
depends on
feels
whether-
like the weakest.
From what I'm seeing, Jover, it depends on whether or not depends whether or not you like or dislike the Yamazaki games.
Honestly, Dwibs, at this point, people are starting to kind of let the bias
Yeah, I'm
towards
agreeing
this
with
game
Apollo. The
go.
whole thing makes my head
Frankly, the
hurt.
whole thing is making my head hurt.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with
Basically, here's the thing. Yes, the Yamazaki games may have some issues, but a lot of the issues stem from trying to follow up with this game. Like, okay, say what you will about
hang
these.
on.
Oh, here we
that.
go. That's you, Tio.
What kind of voice do you want, Dwibs?
Go for a
I-
majestic showman type.
Deep majestic.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
There you go.
Right, this is one of the better characters we've
Any
seen.
accent?
Was that another one of your tricks?
Yeah, feel free to go authentic Italian if you want.
Oh,
It wasn't me.
I don't sound like a guy.
My voice isn't that deep.
too deep for you.
I can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that.
Oh yeah, Mr. Hat.
All
we
right,
haven't
that's
brought
right.
it
She's good with
up.
voices. You know,
Hold
you know
on.
what the second case showed. Oh wait, that's right. We had Mr. Hat at like the start of this case. God, it's been on too long.
There you
Oh,
go.
it's
Hello.
this guy.
I love this guy.
Wherever the mundane gives way to miracles, a word is whispered. Grammar.
Grammare.
Grammary.
Does that mean something in Italian, Tio? Okay, Tio, it's time for an Italian translation lesson. What does it mean?
Grammary.
Oh, so...
It's grammar, you know, grammatical stuff.
Oh, it's a pun.
Yes, because why not?
I actually did not notice that one. Anyway, you
Well,
remember
no,
him.
it's not even the Italian name for the Italian term, Jova. The Italian term is grammatica. It's something completely different.
Anyway,
We didn't just imagine that, did we?
Oh yeah, that's right. The guy just bombed and...
He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours?
I like this theme.
Hardly.
Well, you do
About
hear
that,
it.
Trucy.
You do hear it. Well, Jovi, you do hear it a lot.
I assume that's his character thing.
Oh yeah, I think we may have heard this theme before.
We meet again!
Actually, I'm not quite sure if we've heard this theme before in this
No, I
game.
meant throughout the course of the game, you hear it quite often.
Well, yeah, but this is where we first hear it.
It's his theme song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Who are you?
And how'd you get in here?
And how do you know our names?
Could you please stop smirking like that?
It's the Italian infatuation, I guess.
It's you, Uncle Fallon?
Yep, Uncle Valent.
Yep.
Phoenix Wright's brother, I guess.
Sure.
This is the start. This is the start where Uncle Valent. He's your uncle?
Paul, did I mention that I have a brother who's a magician?
Because why not?
Yeah, and I have plenty of relatives who I don't even know about yet.
No, silly.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah, that's another problem I have with Yamazaki games.
Let's-
Sometimes relationships come out of nowhere, but I'll leave it till
Anyway.
we get to
It's a
those.
great grammary. Valiant, Valiant
Oh,
grammary.
grammar, yeah.
Caught Trucy do it again.
GG Nori.
Much as I like the character, that name is quite a mouthful.
The Grand Magician.
I summoned Grand Magician
Magician
Backbone. This game will need more Dan Green.
Yeah. Imagine Dan Green voicing for an Ace Attorney character.
Yes, it is I, the great
I'd pay
Valent
him to do that.
Grammary, as seen on television.
Already, he's
Alright,
more entertaining and funny than...
Maybe you remember me for something like that.
And could you please stop smirking like that?
Well, God
Again,
forbid somebody have
seriously.
joy, Apollo.
I can't see the smoke behind the tash.
It's been a while, Miss Trucy. 7 years to be exact.
Huh, 7
Also,
years.
that-
Recurring thing,
That
bro.
pink of the ton is more like a Sailor Moon character. My, how you've grown,
Maybe it's a Tuxedo Mask reference.
I guess.
Good to see you again, Uncle Valen.
I don't know, Dwibs, does this character in this game has the equivalent of that image of Tuxedo Mask? My job here is done, but you didn't do anything. Yeah.
You'll see.
I don't know.
You'll see, Tio.
You look exactly the same.
Okay.
He's got the stash though.
Yes.
I hate to intrude, but
How did you get in here? Oh wait, I guess we left the door open for business.
great security, eh?
Well, to be fair, we're a business. We kind of need all the money we can get.
True.
What is a great magician doing paying us a visit?
Maybe he needs help in suing someone who ripped off his act.
I believe it was you who wished to see me.
Oh, we are going tuxedo mask on this.
But there's
Also-
no Rose.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd know more about that, but Sailor Moon hasn't come out on DVD here.
So be quick with your question.
Okay then.
What color is what color is Trucy's?
What? Easier name.
What color is Trucy's favorite pair of?
I do not
No.
quail, quake or quiver. I am quite.
Quail, quake, quiver. What is this? This is like a freaking.
Though my stardom may sear the sight, I'm quite down to earth when need calls.
Did the guy who make V for Vendetta? Make the
Yes.
character?
Alliteration for doing.
He does have a certain aura to him. That's true.
Hey, he's more entertaining than most of the characters in this case so far.
Let's ask him about the case, Apollo.
Of course he's tied to the case.
Yeah, the suitcase.
Yeah, we kind of didn't consider like what the fuck was he doing there.
Mm-hmm.
His aura sure isn't lost on our magician in the making.
No duh.
Some jealousy, Apollo.
Oh, excuse me. She's practically drooling with enthusiasm.
After all. Yes?
Uh-huh.
Remember, she'll have to pull for you.
I know. Uncle Valen's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why I call him Uncle.
Phoenix had some friends.
That's like that character in the Spy Kids movies.
Oh wait, I get it now. Because Shuri's doing this on the PS4, the word's a lot easier for her to see, so she doesn't take as long to read them.
Yeah, they are so much easier
Yeah,
to see.
This was. I remember. I recorded this.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Dwibs.
It's okay.
God.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Besides, she'll get her computer back eventually anyway.
Oh?
No, I mean my real daddy.
Oh,
this?
right!
Phoenix is not Trucy's real father? Oh my god, I never saw that coming!
I mean, gee, the fact that this only takes 7 years after Trials and Tribulations, and Iris is probably still in jail at the time.
Like, what was the Cluby expecting to accomplish with these?
It is truly a blatant here at times that it is clear Phoenix was not originally supposed to be in the role.
Age 44.
Whoa. Fond of exaggeration.
Famous edition on TV, fond of exaggerating.
Yeah,
stuff, so-
yeah, I'm with you on this one. Like, if you're trying to build up a twist with this, maybe, I don't know, think it out further.
Yeah.
So he's the angry video game nerd, but older.
Also, they kind of just dropped it in the middle of a pretty mundane scene.
Admittedly,
Yeah.
Spirit of Justice will kind of do that as well, but at least with Spirit of Justice, that felt like more happened with it. Huh.
True Grammary.
Huh, maybe it was
Yeah.
Hey Pedro, maybe it was Yamazaki trying to keep the spirit of this game now that I think about it.
True Grammary? No.
Oh god, I get the pun now.
There you go.
But it does sound kind of familiar.
Oh, lost life! Lamentably listless like...
Oh, he's
Jesus.
really good with his
Hey,
grammar.
that's my cat. That's the
puns
character.
and alliteration.
Okay, you know,
Leo's
Dwibs
favorite
as Dick
things.
Clayton, now I have choking Valent. Every time there's alliteration, I choke on it. You don't know the greatest troop of magicians on the planet.
Yeah.
Woe is me.
You know, I gotta say, part of the reason I like him better than most of the characters in this case is that he actually feels like a character who would have come out from the original trilogy. Sure, he's got a pun to it, but he's one who actually gives us useful information, one who's entertaining, and is generally overall just a fun guy to be around. You know, I mean, again, even the bad guys in Ace Attorney could be fun people to be around. Even your sidekicks could be fun to be around. The police were fun to be around, no matter how good or bad they
Yeah,
were.
I'm still waiting for Gumshoe. Where the hell
Yeah.
is
You'll get
The
him.
injustice.
You'll get him eventually.
he? It's like Crom. I suppose I'll get my chance another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made a cruise ship disappear, then blew up an amusement park.
I want to. Okay.
Oh, he's a terrorist.
Okay. I want to see those tricks in action because he's pretty much a Batman villain.
I'm.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I'm
Viz.
choking on this game's writing.
Oh, I made all this gold disappear from a safe.
Again.
Yeah, so,
And he's a bank
Uh,
he's a terrorist and a bank robber.
Go.
It-
Go. Go.
and then escape from a high-security prison.
Trucy, you're not being
prisoner escape.
better.
It was all, to be fair, it was all on TV.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
You said he's a magician?
Yeah, that's what I said. That is what it's called, right?
I open the locks to hearts chained by mediocrity.
So you play Chain of Memories. Bazing!
To gain is to lose, to gain. Wait.
Why am I even going to a place called Castle Oblivion?
This is the true miracle and true grammary.
The miracle did happen.
He's
I
not kidding,
guess.
by the way. True Grammary is, let's just say, hardcore magician.
No, Jover, you played Yoshi's New Island.
With a kazoo.
Yeah.
What, Apollo?
I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago.
It
Oh.
was a dark and stormy night.
I remember it like it was a flashback. Or not.
Weren't you with someone else, like a duo?
Oh, okay, he has an evil twin.
A duo?
Yeah,
Duos
duo.
scare-
It's a character from another Capcom series.
Duos scared Trucy apparently.
Yeah, you had a partner.
Speaking of which, since we've now established that...
Flashback.
Yeah.
Then we have that.
Something grammary.
Yeah, you know, someone also called Grammary works with Valent Grammary.
Yes. Zach Grammary.
That guy in the picture over there.
Ah,
Oh.
busted.
Okay.
We're not there yet, Dwibs.
A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining soul showmanship.
Let me guess, he's dead.
Well,
Or
wait.
more like he's the dead.
Something wrong, Trucy?
Huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
Get the hint, Apollo.
Why is
Why-
this music still playing?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's not exactly very fitting.
Daddy, got him arrested?
I get the feeling the sound director fell asleep.
Daddy? Huh? Oh, no way.
That's right, Apollo. You've discovered my deep, dark secret. I was
You
actually
are
Zach
not
Grammary
the
before I
father.
was Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney.
Once upon a time, Grammary included true Grand Magicians. Each of them with 2,200, 2,000 and 500 attack points.
Pretty much.
Myself, Van Grammary, and my partner, Zach Grammary.
Trio's down to 1. Okay.
And this Zach was...
Also, I love how his cravat thing is flopping in the air without any hair. going on.
He was my real daddy.
Dun dun
Yeah, this revelation
You'd
is
think
killing
this
me.
music would stop
Sorry.
playing at this point.
Yeah, like sound director, you really screwed up here.
Trucy's father, a magician. I guess it makes sense.
Nah. Really?
I had no idea.
Apollo, come on, man.
I mean, I guess to be fair, he wouldn't have known that that her father was some famous magician.
There wasn't much point in talking about it, now that he's gone.
I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but Trucy, you're a bit better for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not lonely.
I have a better daddy.
True.
Even if he can barely afford the rice half the time.
Oh, there's a reason he can barely afford that stuff. Oh God, is there ever a reason?
I've got my daddy after all.
No, I got you. In Ace Attorney 7, if Yamazaki's still involved, he probably reveal that Phoenix was secretly paying, like,
My
I don't
first
know,
daddy.
parental fees or something.
Go ahead, Shira.
And you make me laugh, Apollo.
Aww.
You met my first daddy died, so I got a new one.
You two would make such a cute couple.
Glad I'm good for comic relief, at least.
Well, at least you're good for something, Apollo.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Apollo's gonna have to wait until the next game to give him some dignity.
Not that I see Daddy around much these days.
Well, there's a reason for that, Trucy. He's kind of having to constantly make money.
Yeah, by dancing for Capcom, pretty much.
No, how about that piano playing skill of his?
I've been remembering my reasons for my visit.
Right, yeah, that too.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Also,
You should get that
remiss,
cop checked
I
out.
haven't seen that word in a lot of
Reasons?
raisins. 2, in fact.
Oh,
2, eh?
getting down to business.
Is it like
are we?
a Tandy Computer Whiskey's comic, like 2 surprises? The first being, of course,
Yes.
to see you, Miss Trucy.
Aww.
Okay.
I don't
Sure.
know. Okay, fine. I guess Apollo's here at least, so I guess he can.
You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Fallon.
Oh. Also, you can clearly tell where. Oh, I'm sure you are.
I don't like your tone. I'm sure you are. How's that? Not one for modesty, are you?
Look
Jesus
at how he's
fuck,
dressed.
Apollo.
Also, Apollo,
Someone's a
geez.
grumpy
Yeah,
gus.
that's a
When I
good point.
encountered you at the Coliseum, first time in 7 years.
Ah, yes.
I could fain contain my emotions. I wept oceans.
Aww, poetry.
So much so he filled up the
And
tab.
to learn, defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy.
I'm not gonna touch that one. Moving on.
It was a hot topic of talk among the staff.
Okay. To Valen's credit, he doesn't know all this stuff is being confidential by the court.
Wasn't he, do we know if he was in the audience yesterday in the trial?
I'm guessing he was a
Nah, we
VIP
don't know.
guest or something for in the audience, I guess.
There's kind of a reason he would not have been there.
Well, it wasn't all my doing.
Trucy, it wasn't not at all your doing. Apollo did everything,
And
Apollo
even
gets
then,
no
he
credit.
didn't do much. He was just kind of yelling at everyone.
I'm his defense attorney, actually.
You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
a sad thing, though, to think about it. How much cooler would it have been for Trucy to have been the main protagonist?
My other reason for coming here today is this. Here, kids,
So,
let's have a piece of antiquature, a VHS.
so
yes.
basically,
That's a videotape.
so what you're saying, Job, is that this game should have gone full Lady Attorney on us.
Well, not only that, but imagine, not only is she the daughter, adopted or otherwise of Phoenix, but she's also an defense attorney who's also a magician.
Oh no, quite so. Is this Dwibs and Jova what you told me about the fact that the second day he spent entirely of seeing this thing over and over?
Let me put it like this. I like the second half of the case better, but
Bro,
this
That's
That's got his own
videotape...
problems.
This
Will you watch it?
videotape...
Wink, wink, don't nudge, nudge.
This videotape...
Videotape.
Okay. Forget the Blue Badger videotape. Forget any other tape we've seen. Forget any flashbacks. This outdoes it with repetition.
Yeah, that's the. It gets worse.
Embrace. Yeah,
It
go
gets,
on.
yeah. It gets worse during the trial.
Are you gonna
Boo,
sing
you
it every time, Jova?
Boo,
Yes.
you guys suck.
You suck,
Get off the
McVeigh.
stage.
And then Pedro was thrown out of the building.
Yeah, it's like what Pedro said. The movie, the long cane comes in and they grab him.
Jova, not for nothing, but I
Oh,
couldn't. Not for nothing, Jova, but I couldn't hear Tio.
I forgot that Clavier becomes red in this cutscene.
Yeah.
Okay.
They should have gone with an animated cutscene.
Okay.
Instead
I
of-
will
it's
say
like
this.
An anime cutscene instead of whatever that.
CGI.
Also, his
This is
movements are
CGI
so.
mocap.
Okay. What?
Remember, this was originally meant for the DS, and again, they should have just done what Lincoln didn't have.
I guess I'm grateful on the fact that at least on the mobile version it doesn't look complete garbage.
Yeah. Okay. To be fair, I think it also looked good on the DS. And as for why they didn't do what Layton did, well, Capcom has a different way of working with things. It wasn't until the 3DS games when they would actually start implementing actual anime cutscenes. And I will give it this, for the DS, this actually did look pretty cool. Again, though, it's kind of ironic looking back at it now. Like, hey, remember when the 2D stuff was the main game, whereas the cutscenes were the 3D cel-shaded models? Well, now it's the reverse. The 3D cel-shaded models are the main game, and the 2D animation is for the cutscenes.
Wow, it's almost as good as it was live.
It wasn't good in the first
And,
place.
and by good, I mean terrible.
I object to that.
So,
Yeah,
what's the word?
the moral here is
Mysterious?
Shutakumi should never compose. You should only write
That's
and direct.
multiple words.
He only,
I'm
well,
gonna-
he only composed Gavin's theme.
Yeah. Takumi didn't actually compose the
Oh, it wasn't
Siren's
him?
Ballad. That was someone
he?
else.
Didn't he write the lyrics though?
Nope.
No,
Oh, okay then. Never mind.
way more mysterious.
And I prefer Gavin's theme over the Siren's Ballad. I mean, that's not... Okay, I don't think the Siren's Ballad is terrible, but that's not the main reason why he's showing us the tape
Freaking
anyway.
boring.
Yeah.
This Valen Grammar has so many good reasons to be here today.
Hey, he's a
Present
character
the
who
badge,
actually
please.
gets stuff done, Apollo.
But I wonder what his reasons were to be at that concert.
Oh, that. True that.
True
And
that.
why is a tape one of
You'll
Oh,
see,
gosh.
Tio.
Alright,
Again,
Jeeves, present the badge.
Sorry, gotta present the videotape.
you're not fun.
They just showed us already. So I was wondering. That stunt in the middle of the song there.
Also, look at that. A character who actually gets right to things without us having to pad stuff out. See why I like Valent?
I didn't see a stunt.
Oh well.
Oh, right. That tuxedo mask thing.
What about Lambor vanishing and reappearing?
I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
I guess where magicians
Oh,
are.
that? I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen, I didn't even notice.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Well, she's a magician. She sees this kind of stuff all the time.
Mhm.
So young to be so jaded.
You're salty today.
Well, I'm in this game. Why do you think
Simple
I'm...
sleight of hand.
Look,
a
Apollo-
petite prestidigitation.
Apollo, get on my level. I wasn't turned about Big Top yet. I didn't let it turn me into a jerk.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
turned you into a bum.
Justice for All
Oh,
did not
shoot.
turn me into a
Ouch.
bum.
No, this game did. That's what I'm saying.
A
You should be
magical-
equally as salty.
Well, why do you think I'm not in this often? It's not my game, apparently.
Directly to you.
I'll show them. Just for that, I'm going to make this game about me in the final case.
So that's why you were at the concert.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a-
anyway, back to this though. Valent was
Yeah.
there to help out with the actual
No, Vader will
cooperative
not
trick.
do it. Yes.
That makes sense.
I was there to watch my trick take to the air.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Did you enjoy
So-
Gavin singing?
So Clavier hired him?
So you're the one who knows how it was all done.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to have him testify in court, I guess.
We'll see.
Of course, I'm like a deity
Of
with the
course.
stage as my domain.
Yeah.
I suffer no mystery upon those flawedly boards not grasped tightly twixt my... Oh my god, these dialogues.
I love this guy.
She's a potent primal power impulse.
See what I mean? See what I mean? I mean, we haven't even been a full hour with this guy, and already we're having more fun than we have.
Yep.
I'm guessing this is
Tell
why
me-
it gets better because
Please
he's
tell
around.
me how it was done.
Yes. Can you please?
Apollo.
Apollo.
Rule
Hey
number
now.
1.
Naughty Apollo.
Corner Apollo.
A magician never reveals his secrets.
Yep.
That's like totally against the rules, Apollo.
Screw the rules, I have
No,
mine.
sure, you have to say it in a Valley Girl voice. That's like totally against the rules, Apollo.
You know,
I mean-
like
Nah, I
a
didn't,
Hermione.
I didn't want to do that. I was tempted, but no.
Fair point.
Not doing a murder investigation, it's not.
Wow, Apollo,
True.
you have to prove that this is actually tied into the murder.
Yeah.
Well,
Mais non,
Clavier
for
was
my
directly
illusions are
attacked.
mine alone, monsieur.
Oh, monsieur, welcome back.
This latest trial was most unsatisfying. Also,
Also, what?
Let him
Like, come on.
finish. Gee.
Recall the terrible occurrence happened later.
What's up with people in top hats and narcolepsy?
Maybe
I guess
it's
it's
something
that.
inside the hat, like with
Well,
the Mad
after
Hatter.
my illusion and
The hat
triviality.
makes them tired.
It's so heavy on the hand.
Oh,
Well, for reference sake...
Mr. Wright, remind me never to
Don't
wear
even
a
ask.
hat.
I won't answer.
Okay, Apollo.
Don't even.
Yeah,
How do you-
no, don't ask.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Trucy, sure.
That's
Well,
Trucy.
You could make the argument that since Lanois was standing on the same area of the stage where Clavier was attacked, just before moving away, that he probably should tell him how it was done, you
Whose
know?
side are you on?
Remember, Shuri, we're at a trial for the murder,
Aye,
not for
Valiant
what happened to
Grimoire. Now
Clavier.
take my leave, Miss Trucy.
That's true, who cares about Clavier?
Exactly.
Yeah. Hell, I mean, he's not even that much better in the next game.
There's no need to rush, Uncle Valen. You should stay a while.
Maybe more Keep is in the next game, but I digress.
You can have tea in this floating spaghetti.
Ah, yes.
I am afraid I cannot. I may not. I shall not.
Would
Alright,
not,
I can
could
head to the
not,
first
should not.
Alright, calm down.
This guy would be so perfect in Sesame Street. I've been asked to assist with an analysis, and so I shall link back to the scene.
Da da da. My work here is done. But you didn't do
Yes.
anything.
So you'll be at the concert venue today?
That's what I should ask in the draw threads.
And then he'll show up and like, here I come to save the day.
Correct. If you will call on me, come to the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Yes, Hyperman and Trope are gonna fight off their mutants.
See you later, Crocodile. I get it. That's...
That was not funny. Get
The
out.
whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye. Yeah, he's already gone. He turned and walked out through the door. Normally.
no rhyme.
Ah,
Apollo.
this sounds like a nice opening to a noir
Yeah, it's-
mystery.
Apollo's a buzzkiller. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Apollo.
Hey, we
There you
actually
go.
got some useful information and a nice encounter with someone nice.
There you go.
Don't get used to that.
Let's get cracking.
Well, if the next character interaction is the one I think, it's the other character who I like from this case.
Right. Valiant Grammary.
Why couldn't we have all the good people to help us through the rest of this?
I
I've
don't
got
know.
a few more things to ask him.
All right. Go ahead, ask.
He's left.
Well,
me.
he's not here,
He's gone.
Gone now.
so we kind of need to
Foremost
get to the
among them,
Coliseum.
that bit of magic that made Lamoire disappear.
Apollo, he's not gonna tell you unless it's relevant.
But it's not relevant now. And how he knows Trucy and her real. Got nothing to say, have you, Mr. Wright?
I guess not.
When was I
Well,
even
he's not
ever
even.
there?
Where is he?
Apollo,
Anyway,
you do know that I'm just a hallucination in your mind, right? I'm actually not the real Mr. Wright. The real Mr. Wright is over at Capcom HQ right now discussing his case.
Mm,
You should probably
Yeah,
get
no.
some rest. This is your conscience speaking.
Alright.
I hope I can get some rest. Anyway, join us for the next part of Apollo Justice, where we'll begin day 2 of investigation in earnest.
See
ya.
you then.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.